We'll see how
Why would you
today
wanna
goes.
hold it?
Looks cooler.
Oh, dude, who wants a flare pistol? Just kidding, you can't have it. It's fine.
I don't think so.
You know what? Actually,
Or something. You never know.
Is he a giant
I
flare in
don't
the
trust
sky?
Twitch with that.
Hello, fellow Syrians.
Or what? Sorry. Okay.
Wow.
So I explained this, but you weren't here, so I'll say it again. Helicopter doesn't get a rearm, but you can refuel it.
Okay.
Here.
I'm aware how to control an asset and not overpower
Yeah,
things.
That's fine.
It's me and Bill, so you don't need to worry.
Yeah,
about
yeah, I know. Just reminded.
Why'd you fire the flare?
I didn't fire it. You want me to shoot it?
Then what's that in the air?
It's the sun.
That's not.
Yes, it is. You fucking idiot. It's 100%.
Did we all forget what the sun was? That is definitely the sun.
It's nighttime.
No, it's not, you fucking retard.
Where are you?
Yes, it is. I just saw somebody shoot it up. Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
that might help.
Went
Maybe a
underlined as
couple of
well.
arrows
Oh my
above and below.
god.
That'll be good.
Oh, I just heard the flare gun.
That's the sun. Very different.
Bad flare. You clearly bought an Amazon.
You know what?
Chinese one.
The sun is just a very large flare.
Oh my
There's no
god.
RPG offset.
I'm already done with it. We've only been on the server for 5 minutes, and I'm already done with
I
it.
can't even fold it. With your hands.
But no, the key's not bound by default. You have to have bound it yourself to fold it. For me, it's GA.
I didn't
For me, it's
do that, and yet.
You know what G is for me? Gear. Yo,
Mine is unbound.
Oh, my daddy.
I'm an Arma 2 patrician. G is gear.
Can you come here for a second?
Check. Alright, it's just game options
Escape,
when you press
or
escape.
just game options.
I don't know what the default is, because it's either it's set to one button or it's set to a custom.
Okay.
That's better.
How's
There's
that
an S one.
These bitch ass rockets. Where the real rockets at?
You have everything you need.
Oh, is this that?
Yeah,
Yep, that's one of those.
Let's test if it folds or not. Thanks for the gun shooter.
Is that the clothes fucking going? Oh, amazing.
Now you have a flare pistol.
Oh boy.
You fold it, Snape.
No, I cannot.
Hey,
Put
Liru.
it on the floor.
Yep.
I already folded mine down, so it works for me. Rip Snape, he cannot put
Yep.
his gun back now.
This heavy resistance area is marked on map with a flag.
Yeah.
Are those exact positions, or is that just...
Okay, so I'll explain it in brief, but it's everything past the green dot is no man's land. Everything past the yellow dot is heavy resistance. Everything past the orange dot is hell.
Kicks me
Oh,
out.
he's a
A
deep
boost.
Got it.
Alright, Bravo, once you're done getting...
So we can
you
expect
get on 7-0
contact anywhere from yellow
and
to
go stand
orange?
somewhere in a
Pretty much, we're at the edge of territory here, so you can expect contact anywhere south of us. Just the rate of contact's gonna get worse and worse, and what I mean by that is you'll find more random positions around the actual objective, for example,
Here you go.
Why can't I
Right.
not?
Okay.
and they'll be quicker to QRF. Also, there's some Syrian guys doing Boogaloo. I'll try to let you know if I know.
All the towns
What is
nearby
work on you?
are, or in the yellow and orange areas are occupied.
They're either occupied or abandoned. We don't have that much intel on it.
Okay.
By the way, Chin, your
I think
backpack's
this
empty.
is unfoldable because it's.
I know my backpack's empty, because I have everything I need in my vest.
But yeah, let me know when you want the brief, and I'll go over everything.
It's literally
Okay,
bugged.
let me get my squad leaders.
Get cocked.
You're a
Happens
squad
sometimes.
leader.
Check 5-0.
Thank you.
Good check.
Now you have
Check
a gun
9-1.
faggots.
Yeah, Bravo, go group up. to the south next to the trench.
Turn on my damn radio, definitely.
Squad leaders, could you meet me to the northeast?
Right.
What are you here?
I'm 2IC.
Oh, you just dropped dead? Okay.
Crew is here.
What?
Ready for a brief clear.
Just bring in the crate.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second, 1 second.
Here's the deal. First off, Syrian dudes, friendly. Kurd guy, bad guy. Guy with clothing, bad guy. Okay? Rebels and Kurds, those are who you're fighting today.
Got it. Squad leaders, make sure all
So,
you good luck at these two.
last mission we did, we pushed along the eastern corridor and pushed Loyalist territory quite a chunk. We even captured an artillery truck, and the Syrians, in thanking us, have loaned us an Mi-24 today to assist us with hitting AA sites. The AA is suspected to be mainly AAA. We don't believe that the rebels have any man pads in this area, so you're just eliminating ZU positions. We have approximate areas, but they're not going to specifically be on those positions. At least we don't know. They might be, they might not be. As I explained to Tin, everything south of the green line's no man's land, everything south of the yellow line's heavy resistance, and everything south of the orange line is confirmed enemy territory. The frequency of you finding hostile positions increases the further south you go. Also, the rate that they're reinforced from either rebels or actual Kurdish forces moving into the AO will increase the further south you go. So a quick raid style is recommended. Once you take down these AA sites, the Syrians are going to move Mi-24 airborne to an airbase that the US pulled out of and try to capture it. But your job is done once the AA sites are down. Any questions? Cool. Just a reminder, we did face hostile PMC forces the other op. There might be the same thing going on, so you might run into bad guys that don't look like the guys next to me. Your air asset can't get a rearm today, because the Syrians are only giving us one full load, and that's it, but it can refuel here if it wants. And otherwise, you have everything that you can use at base. Oh, and Syrian forces might be operating in no man's land. I'll try to let you know if something's going on, okay?
Copy.
Cool. Otherwise, yeah, there's 2 people still upstairs, but you can get things done whenever AO's ready.
Alright.
Oh, right. Fuck.
Already.
Hold up. Yep, because I did say that in the mission post. I just remember what else I needed to say. This is 1 life, so keep that in mind.
It's 1 life, boys.
Hello.
Hello.
Mortars or no?
Welcome to 90.
It depends. Can you keep them mobile?
If I grab a vehicle, yes.
Okay. How many men do you have with you?
I see someone.
One more thing for GC. Any towns in no man's land or heavy resistance, they're expected to have the civilians vacated, since that's kind of the border. But enemy territory, suspect that there are civilians inside those towns, so try not to strike towns outright. Unless they're hostile garrison, in which case, fuck them.
Copy that, Clueless, how many men do you have again?
1.
Alright, what's up, guys? Weewoo here. We just started. Is this live or recorded already? This is live. Sorry, I had 2 vials of blood drawn this morning, so I'm still a little lightheaded, but I'll get over it.
Crew, then you're fine to go in mortars, but just keep me updated on 50.
So, they're just gonna be hitting 3 AAA sites.
Okay.
I should have thrown in a 3rd AA in there, but AAA Site 1 is pretty close to the marker. Actually, we'll refer it to what they have actually marked. So Objective 1 is 2 sites spread out across 2 different areas, one being over there, one being over here. This one's more mobile. I might try to have that one retreat if bad things go happen. Objective 2 for them is fairly straightforward, just 2 mobile pickup trucks. I might try to have them fall back if I deem it necessary. And then AAA Site 3 is actually going to be packed up, which I find it interesting that they picked this 1/3 because it's like they're almost trying to hide
Do you
it.
have any Victor online?
So I just have this one tower position and then these things in reserve right here. My AI are a bit light right now because I will be relying on QRF to bring things in. First set of QRF I have on the town on the back right. This will provide me with some technicals and some BRDMs to throw at them. And then the other set of QRF on the left is a full armor platoon. So I've got 2 T-34s, a BMP-1, and a T-55. Garrisoned vehicles I already have down. I got a T-55 back here. I need to put his camp down. And I also got to go pee. God damn it.
The 2 on the left and right are friendly,
So-
and then that guy is enemy.
Yeah. If you look here, the 2 in the middle are enemies, the 2 on the outsides are friends.
Alright.
I'm just gonna take a screenshot quick.
We'll go ahead and look at the base.
Those look exactly the same, really.
Yeah, they look real.
You have to look at the
They're the
flag.
same picture.
Holy
Nice.
shit, it's gonna be tough.
The
Yeah,
camels.
like, if you suspect a contact, just double check it.
Is this
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Fire first, like, seriously, this is gonna be a mess regardless. But
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Oh, plus on top of that, there's PMC operating in the area, and we don't know which one.
Cool.
Okay, so dark camouflage.
very dark camouflage.
A bit too hard.
If anyone's friends with me on Steam, I've got the screenshot on my profile.
I think there's. Is there any of these that are Syrian troops?
Oh, then you were lied to because you have 2.
Rada Rada. Let me actually tab out. I'm gonna add one like to the title. That usually brings in more people, right? Because it means that the players are held to a higher standard.
50 check.
There are no IEDs. No, I don't have
Good
the
check, 50.
rebels or the Kurds use them.
The current plan is to load up in.
IEDs are more of an
2
ambush
BTRs that are
weapon,
currently active.
and these guys are being hostile. They're doing an aggressive action today,
notify
so
me, and I will give you further orders from there.
should be okay. 10 is ground commanding, so we'll see how things go. But let me quickly tab out and check. This is going to be a 40-person operation. Not bad. If Andrewza gets in. So we're probably going to see 2, maybe 3 BTR 80s fielded. We're going to see the helicopter fielded. I do see a mortar missing, so they might bring that.
Alpha's all loaded.
Yep, so there's a mortar loaded in one of the BTR, and they also have an SPG-9 loaded in a different one. Last time those were brought, they actually weren't utilized. They just blew up in the BTRs, so it'll be interesting to see what they do today with them. I will say, compared to the last mission was more like on rails, I would say, because I directed them to certain areas. This one is more of an open world style of nothing's on an exact position, it's just all there, and whatever happens, happens. But, you know, I've got random camps in some areas, I've got random fortifications. Here's a random camp, for example. And I'm mainly using AT fire teams to always make sure that there is an infantry threat to any armored vehicles such as the BTR. I don't expect
Alpha Bravo Charlie
the Mi-24 to get shot down, especially with the elite crew. And I even gave him a 24G, so...
Copy. If all squads are loaded, go ahead and begin moving out.
Oh. That's awkward. Andrew's spawned in debug and saw my little surprise.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Convoy order will be BTR, transport truck, BTR, command vehicle.
Check.
Good check.
Andrews, are you good?
Thank you.
Yep. Hey, keep what you saw to yourself. Hold up. Hey, ground, this is high. Can you, like, have a Vic stop for Andruza? He finally got in. Actually, disregard. I think he's crashing again. I'll just teleport him up. Are you good? I'll be by people when you need it. Andrew's our resident South African player. His internet's interesting.
I'm not gonna.
Just retarded.
Yeah, so, I have a fun
Is it just
thing
me,
that
or
might
are we all
happen.
limited to about 1,800 meters of view distance total?
Yeah, not just you.
Nice, so we're pretty much useless.
Copy, just do what you can.
Hold up. That's weird. Send in GOAT Team 6 now.
Yeah, like we're literally only going to be useful as a close support platform. We can't do any range stuff.
FK, thanks for
We
the
can't see
24-month
very far.
resub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this, man. 2 years, that's actually the
Copy
silver
that.
badge. Nice. Hope you keep enjoying everything, man. And yeah, for real, hope you enjoy this. Send in Team 6.
Squads will be taking contact.
Negative,
Exhibit's
we're
giving
hearing
Mox
shots off
his
towards
sub.
southwest far.
Nice.
Correction west. Just copy that. Continue on route.
Wow, the Syrians got effed. I was not expecting that to be so one-sided. I think Andrew's a DC again, yep. So that MI-24 is just scouting no man's land, essentially. That was incredibly one-sided. Huh.
All squads, once we enter the tree line, do your best to remain concealed with the trees.
None of them are even bleeding.
Alpha copies. Charlie copies.
The auto rifleman shred him? You might have. No, he's not low enough. Huh. Weird. So yeah, they're going way around what I set up, but I guess that's fine. Let me see if there's anything I can fix here. Yeah, so Andrews is coming back. Video. Yeah, it's certainly not that. Okay, client is fine. Mission. So it's mission overriding, but it's set to video settings, so it's just glitching out hardcore. Lovely. Even though it's enabled. know it's capped up to a certain point. Huh.
Ground command, we're rolling past this PL1 line.
Affirm, roll past PL1.
After the next restart. Okay, so I can't do anything about that. Well, oof to that. That's a server setting. Why the hell is...
Brahmataro looks clear at this time, ground.
Copy that.
So their route is they're going to go right up to the heavy resistance marker. How long have I been streaming for year-wise? About 2.5, 3. What tier is in here? It's tier 1.
Is he a late join, or do you want us to come back and get him, Hi?
If you want, you can come get him. Otherwise, I can TP him, because it's Andrew's up.
I don't care.
Alright, I'll TP him. Ground, would you mind stopping for a second?
Convoy halt.
Alright. So, as we're in this little lull, I'm gonna check a few things.
We're good to go.
Copy that. Move out.
Yeah, that's all fine. Interesting. Exhibits wants a timeout. What the hell?
Ground force, be advised, we got an unmarked BMP-1 to your north at the gas station in the named town.
Ground copies.
Got no markings on it, so we don't know who's who, but we're not going to shoot it.
Yeah, so these guys starting to aggro on it.
Alright, ground lead Vic coming up on phase line 2.
Copy that. Once you reach phase line 2, hold in that tree line.
Alright, so this guy, they're gonna... hear the chopper, and he is going to flee over here. We're just gonna pull him out of play because the rebels are just trying to collect fuel to utilize.
Ground, you have a vehicle moving southbound toward your position, fuel truck. Enemy is confirmed to be Kurdish fighters.
Move west.
Might be an IED, it might just be a fuel truck, not sure.
I copy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's them. I'm just...
You want ground to keep moving, or you want to...
Affirm, push west into the forest.
Jump from the rooftops! Oh, those guys fall back to the camp. It's not an IED, they're literally, it's a fuel station just trying to collect stuff. They're taking pot shots at the helicopter. Oh, that's beautiful.
Ground force, our missiles don't work with our laser, so we're literally a rocket and gun platform at this point.
Copy that, Air.
You have one hostile BMP-1 possible, a technical, and some kind of fuel truck that we lost track of.
This is high. Let me try switching up to the other ones.
Fuel truck was heading south down the main road.
Yeah, we're gonna kill it. Don't worry about it, Hi.
Okay.
Or you've already done it, or not.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. We can't see far enough. It doesn't matter.
All right.
It's marked on map sniper. That's the last time I saw it.
Yeah, we have eyes on it.
Yeah, so he's running for his life.
Copy.
Ground lead vehicle is approaching heavy resistance mark on map.
Affirm, once you get to phase line 3, hold for further orders.
Copy.
Yeah, can you refill our ammo? You just dumped all my ammo high. Or actually, I have no weapon pods anymore, so now they're all gone.
That is really weird. I'll try to fix it. It did just dunk all of his weapon. Okay, that is interesting. So he had frag, he had heats.
Alright, squads, current plan is to move to dismount point after phase line 3.
4
dismount,
times
move
chafe.
to the top of that hill to the southwest, and do some force recon, attempt to find the AA site.
D6 at phase line 3, we're dismounting.
Negative, do not dismount at phase line 3, push to dismount point on map.
Copy.
Wolf, it's glitching out hardcore. I deeply apologize, man. If you land, I can give you a new one.
Yeah, we'll just land, don't worry about it.
Alright, they're about to dismount and start doing stuff. I need a new chopper. I need to tab out and grab the scripts that I put on that chopper. That's really weird. Normally when you change it on flight, it's fine, but it had all the weapons listed.
Also,
Yeah, Achilles loadouts are iffy. Better do it with Ace. Yeah, that's fair.
Bravo's got west.
Alright, lead vehicle at dismount point, Bravo dismounted.
Affirm.
Let's see. Yeah, so is the Ace options. Cargo, init.
All squads, push west to the top of that hill there, attempt to get some recon.
Ground recommend you only send 1 or 2 people up that way at the A's, get the other side of it so you doesn't get an entire squad.
Copy that. Which squad was that just reporting?
This was Bravo.
Affirm, Bravo, go ahead, send 2 of you guys up.
There we go. HE frag, HEAT frag.
Ground, we're gonna land and swap the platform out, and then we'll be with you shortly.
Copy that.
Wolf, I think I got it. I had to use the Ace method, not the Achilles method. That work?
We'll just have you replace it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
We'll see, hang on.
Sorry, guys.
Ground, I got at least 1 bunker due west of our position, just over the
I think
hill.
he's good now.
Don't have eyes on any guys or AA right now. Gonna move to get better eyes.
Copy that.
We'll just use your vehicle rearm over here to fix it, and then we won't use it again.
Yep, righto.
Ground, be with you in 5 minutes. BMP 1 was the same by the time we left. Still have at least 1 roving technical.
Copy that, 1 roving technical.
Wolf, you can land outside, I'll move it.
Ground, this is Bravo. I've got at least 1 times HESCO barrier compound with a tower within 50 meters of my position. Marking on map.
They're gonna remember what they had, I'm not.
Affirm, do you have any
Black Dot, I don't have any eyes on anyone in the compound. I'm going to go ahead and have my squad join me where I'm at, and we're going to see if there's anyone in there, recon by force.
Copy that.
Just to make sure that they have the ability to change pylons.
Alpha, Charlie, Delta, stand by to support Bravo.
And I trust them to put on the right loadout that was there.
Alpha copies.
There's a few other people I wouldn't trust with that power, but You get my drift. So we got this machine gun
Alpha to
bunker
high.
right here. This is highest on traffic.
I've got a guy with an inventory bug. If he respawns to try and fix it, will you TP him back?
Yeah, I'll just TP whoever respawns. Yeah, so they had 2 gun pods on the sides. That was it.
Thank you, high.
Or can I get a TP to Alpha?
FA, gotcha.
Thank you.
Alright, you're Gucci, you can pull it.
Thank you. Alright, cool. Yep, well now I know. Do loadouts on the fly with haste, not
Squad, be
Achilles.
advised, marker 073079, enemy compound, occupied times, give or take 10.
Yeah, so the rock wall's actually stopping them from seeing,
A firm, enemy compound
that
north
area.
of Bravo's location. Confirmed occupied. One we're currently maneuvering on, still don't see guys, but I'm assuming it's
so I'm
part
pulling
of the
that
larger
technical back to
compound
that camp, because that was where I'm
Copy that.
bringing them over to.
Alpha Charlie Delta.
That
move up
AI
to
is just
ground
following the,
position,
chopper.
just northwest of you.
Ground, next town west, about a click out, there's a building with sandbags on it, fortified location.
A firm, do your best to mark on
I'm gonna
map.
drag back to this town.
Black dot marked, it says it got a BRDM there, and a Dishka on it.
A firm.
Just a chopper. It's not much these guys can do about it, other than pull their units around.
Vehicle needs to ground. How do you want vehicles to proceed?
Stand by.
So yeah, they got 3, 2 BTRs and an AGS. Got Falcon staying on the turret. And a group right here, I guess, pulling security on the Vic.
Alpha Bravo BTR 1, you are going to move to the compound to our west that Bravo has marked. Charlie Delta BTR 2, you will be moving to enemy compound that I have marked to our northwest.
Charlie copies.
BTR 1 copies, moving west.
Delta copies.
Get in!
Ground,
All squads,
confirm,
push objective.
confirm Middle Eastern style insurgents are a hostile faction, just want to make sure. A firm, they just opened fire on us. There's a Dishka in this compound ground.
A firm. Alpha Bravo, Charlie Delta, push objectives.
Air, I think it's gonna hit by auto cannon.
There's firing 12.7 at him.
Ground, decrude 1 VU cannon inside this Esco barrier compound.
Copy that, Bravo. Continue pushing objective.
Yeah, so you're hearing the explosions of him practically hitting this area. Gun turret's now hitting these guys. Yep. He bails like... And he gets shot from the flank. Alright, so one of these AA positions has been cleared. Let me just look at their entire force right here. Pretty sure these guys hit a rock, so I'm just gonna peel that real quick.
Bravo, we've got the compound secure at this time.
Oh.
Other compounds nearby may be engaged.
Never mind.
Copy that.
Didn't realize that thing was in sight lines of the BTR-80 Alpha, but
to the west,
it's dead now.
bearing 240 from us, there is infantry and next to the burning vehicle.
Alright, let's send a reasonable response here.
Engage and disable that CSU in that little compound. Hey firm, I'm standing on it. It's secure, copy.
Charlie Delta, be advised, your objective is to your bearing 29 or 5.
So you have these guys pulling to the right here, some of the Kurds.
BTR-1, we're moving to the base northwest, since BTR-2 moved here as well.
Copy that, BTR-1.
Break ground to the southwest of that smoke plume out there, to your west. There's a Hilux ZU in a compound.
Hey, firm, if you can engage, go ahead and open up on it.
Copy. We're not going to engage anything until we know it's hostile, so it's up to you to figure it out.
Copy.
Ground, this is Bravo. We've got the ZU secured. We, however, don't have any demo.
Pull that Humvee out so the gunner can start firing at people.
To your position.
Beep. Come on. There we go.
BTR-1, BTR-2, be advised. Humvee bearing
Ha! Hello!
Technical. The technical, off-road.
Oh shit, it just got shot to shit. Not sure if he struck anyone driving by.
What's it called?
That was a technical from the front line coming away.
Charlie Delta.
Alright, these three guys didn't want to run, so I'm moving them away.
Humvee near marker enemy compound.
Say again, Falcon.
I'd recommend you get out if you look to your east.
A firm using AGS-30 to demo it.
Debating whether or not to take the AA out of this site. I don't think he can turn all the way around, but we'll have to see later.
We're engaging that compound to the west.
Gonna have this guy kind of circle them.
Clear, Bad Wolf.
Clear, Falcon.
There's the Mi-24.
Alpha to armor, can you engage the Humvee to our current north?
Ah, they're using that AGS turret to demo that. Humvee's maneuvering around, taking fire from that 24.
Ground, Bravo, AA site should be neutralized.
I think they just killed the driver.
What are our current orders?
Yep, so now the gunner's freaking out.
Go to that second area that you marked, or if you cleared that.
Well, his evasion's over, so now this guy's getting out and gets shot by, I think, the BTR-80 Alpha. Just dumped a missile into that bunker.
Decrewed red letter.
This is Bravo. Can I get one of the BTRs can pick up Bravo back at the AA site?
Alright, so I'm going to start spinning up some QRF here.
Copy, BTR.
Let's get that AGS Helix online.
Advised, enemy compound southwest bearing 236.
So that would be the AGS Helix. There we go.
Alpha has eyes on the compound. It's currently engaging us.
Seymour Bravo with that black pickup marker.
And I'm even going to mobilize one of the T-34s to start coming into this AO. So again, starting with the first round of QRF, just to have them ready.
Can we confirm that the compound you guys are shooting at with the BRDM is hostile?
Yes, it showed at us.
Okay. If you guys can get rid of that ZU, we can stick around a little longer, but we're having to kind of weave in and out.
Hey, firm, I'm launching AGS rounds over there.
That guy's gonna flee.
BTR-1, BTR-2, what squad are you currently grouped up with?
We need to go!
Ground. BTR-2.
Well, that was the, the Mi-24 shooting at me. Hey, Noah, how you doing? Hydra, the reason I'm not controlling some of the AIs is because it takes so long for me to go in and out of them with our current realism mod set.
This is BTR-1,
so I just,
my driver just crashed, so stand by for us.
Yeah, see them slingshot like that.
I'll
But
separate with AGS rounds.
I don't, it takes too long for me to go in and out, and I'd prefer to keep watching.
You can check fire on it.
Yeah, I have positive eyes if you want to strike at sniper. I don't think I'm in it.
Ground, Bravo. mounted and moving in BTR2. Where do you want us to head?
24, making sure it's dead. They're using the UPK things on it.
Alpha and correction, Charlie and Delta will be en route momentarily.
But I also, since this is a one life op, I don't like to remote control stuff as well because it's you know, I want them to play the AI. I don't want them to fight me.
Good effect there.
Yep.
Charlie Delta, as soon as this position is secured, we are going to mount up on BTR1 and push the Alpha Bravo position.
Yeah, these guys get out. Hawkeye just took a shot.
AA position was VIDM was most distract.
I've got these guys with their...
Say again for BDA.
BDA, the whole compound is exploded.
Okay. The compound to the northwest ate a fucking heat rocket from me, so I don't know what's actually in there, but we did take fire from it.
This guy will RC though, because I'm gonna play chicken.
BTR1, there's forces to our south engaging us, and there's a Dishka shooting at us.
This is Bravo. BTR2 just let us out. We're gonna try to engage them.
A big amount of people.
Charlie Delta, divert to BTR1 position south.
Charlie Delta off the ground. We've secured the enemy compound to the northwest. Requesting further orders.
Say again, last call sign.
So I'm right on those BTRs. I'm just waiting for the AGS to start shredding them. Beep beep. Beep boop.
South, support BTR1.
Copy, pushing south.
Keep in mind that there is a ZU-23 Hilux facing northeast, so the gun can't open fire on the open field.
Shoot!
What position is that,
Desync.
I don't know, desync right now.
Oh,
If you reference the second large, like, tree farm, it's west of that by maybe west-southwest by maybe...
That target really just caused that? Motherfucker.
Copy.
Desync stop.
Alright, I can't use the targets today since it wants to desync my server.
Ground, this is Bravo. We're moving from BTR2's location to a camp south of us. Location
Hit 'em.
we initially had us test on is what air hit a few moments ago.
Safer.
You can disregard that ZU. We'll hold fire and let you guys move in. We killed it. Maybe.
Oh my god, you are borderline retarded. Well, now it's spraying at the infantry instead.
Got it.
Ah, fucking AI.
Alpha, Charlie, damage assessment.
So much for that.
Alpha's all up and moving south.
Be advised, are you sure this was the HGS-30 they killed? Because you killed an empty vehicle that was standing there for a while now.
That was not empty, because it just shot at me.
Good, and copy, disregarded.
Yeah, that BTR had no idea this was over here.
From like 150 cal round.
BTR, you have enemy contacts to your direct southeast.
I believe I know some shooting at them.
You weren't a second ago, sorry.
T-34 is coming online. Air is pulling back to repair. This could be interesting. Let me, How am I gonna get these sandbags added?
Ground, Bravo is at the camp all dead location. Camp here is neutralized.
Copy that. Can you locate any other positions near you?
That's a negative.
A firm, hold your current position, mark on map.
Hey firm, BTR2 is, and camp all dead is accurate.
So what that T-34 decides to do. They're also bringing their transport with them.
BTR1, are you combat functional again?
Round deployed!
BTR2, reverse off defilade. Ground, Bravo, we just got engaged with a tank from the south.
It's not from the south!
T-30-45.
Disregard to south is west, not south.
Air copies, we just whipped around. You need us?
A firm T-34 south of infantry's current position, reference marker Alpha.
No, she's gonna know she got hit by the
Copy, we're
RPG and try to
pushing
get out of there.
as we can, but we're halfway away from you.
Copy.
30 seconds.
They're dismounting.
Alpha's engaging with 6-4, trying to take it out.
Alright, 4 rockets, I'll give it to him. I'll give that one to him. That many rockets? Yeah. That's fair, right?
Well done, infantry. Go ahead, start pushing towards Bravo position.
Maybe this guy wants to
Marker
go suppress that
BTR2
tree
towards
line.
south.
Maybe not.
Alright, air's on station.
Wow, painting me to let me know where to suppress. Thank you.
T-34 has been dealt with.
Ground Bravo, we
I'm suppressing that because these guys went in and they had BTRs up here, so makes sense.
Vicinity and probably need to head over to one of the other AA sites.
Yeah, they tagged him, damn.
Alpha Charlie, load up in your vehicles and start pushing towards Bravo position.
Alright, let's start loading up this camp.
BTR2, can you support us as we move and take out that last camp?
BTR2 copies. Meaning yes.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see those guys. Alright, I'm gonna load up my BMP from this camp. Send her to the open. I'm not gonna move any more of my technicals, but gonna have a rifle squad over here and start pushing it back here.
Alpha to Bravo, where are you currently
Trying to simulate some good troop movements.
Directly south of our previous marker. Most of the guys are dead.
That guy just surrender.
Compound now looks fairly empty since we hit it with a lot of MGs, but we're bounding up to check. Just saw Charlie was just
as you overslept, nice. I normally hate these floating, but I know if I add them to delete them, it'll also add the building, but
Bravo, Alpha, Charlie,
yeah,
Delta.
not much I can do.
Once you have cleared that position, go ahead and hold there for further orders.
They might have said my crew, but yeah,
your last
infantry
round.
saved the BTR 80s. They're not alphas. Alphas would have autocannons. Be very, very nasty.
Ground to all forces, be advised we are securing 1 times BRDM.
Yeah, so these guys, I'm gonna just pull back to that town instead. Now I gotta start thinking about how am I gonna field Kurdish reinforcements. So let's go down to these guys. Get a car down. Now how many can that thing fit? If I were to hit the G key on you.
South in the tree line, movements.
Not that south.
So you fit 6.
Ground forces, is the compound secured?
A firm, this is Bravo A firm. Looks like there's a few stragglers getting engaged from the west by the BTRs. South, I mean.
Copy that.
This is Alpha to ground. We have enemies that have surrendered. They've been secured and stripped up this time.
Ground, my team, this is Bravo, my team's reporting that there's quite a bit of hornet's nest due south of us that's been stirred up. Recommend we hit that AA site first.
So they
since there's one due south of us.
stripped all the wheels of the BRDM.
Following, black line south.
Interesting choice. with that outpost being attacked, I'm going to send 2 cars of QRF, 1 BRDM, and the OG, GMG, thingamajiggy. You'll see. I like it the most out of all of them because it has 2 different weapon platforms on it.
South of the forest, on the other side of the trees, moving westwards. You don't see what it is, it was moving very quickly.
It's not that one.
Copy.
It's this one. Yeah, because it,
I'm gonna report.
Off of the ground. Prisoner
all those extra
location
guns.
marked on the map. We're leaving him.
Hey, firm.
BMP is now also coming around. We'll see what she tries to pull. Falcon's still back here. He's repaired 3 of the wheels. I think he's going to try to drive it over and take more of those wheels off of that car because I notice it's missing a wheel. So we'll see what they decide to pull. But I'm going to put this guy in an overwatch position, and now he's opening up.
Down to air.
Alpha
BMP
to
1 west.
ground. We've got enemies to our east and the tree line far.
Ground. This is Bravo. We've got a BMP 1 to our west.
Alright.
Copy.
Hey, Wolf, thanks for the 500.
Engage, do what you can.
Oh, it's giving you that
There,
first
are you
tag.
available?
Yeah, Founder, 22-month subscriber. Yeah, you're one of the OGs.
Are we permitted to repair or not?
I'll let you repair the minor stuff, but if you take like a massive engine hit, I'll don't repair that.
Repeating, there's a BMP 1 to the northwest of our current position, on the hill, on the other side of this palm farm.
Copy. Down his eyes.
So they took one 12.7 hit, so it. I'll let him repair that.
Yeah, we took like a 50 cal round and all my optics went out.
Yeah, that's why I'm allowing it. Because the 50 cals can be pretty bullshit.
We're back inbound.
Because if they shoot your engine out, you'll go down. But you know, one shot will damage all the optics, and it's really annoying when that happens.
Also be advised there, one comes from the BRDM.
TR1 flanking around the BMP 1. We're going down from the northeast.
Oh! How are they alive from that one?
Off of the ground, IDF on our claws, southwest.
I mean, I could make the mortar start firing.
Copy, that's not IDF,
You know what?
that's BMP firing.
You know what? We'll make this evil.
Joy.
Let's add the IDF. Equatorial hell.
Relocating. Currently moving
TR1, we're
northeast.
getting close.
I'm letting the AI kind of handle it themselves. That round goes far.
Copy.
Air 30 seconds
Ground,
out.
Bravo. I've got audible on borders south of our location.
Hey, from double time.
That would be a
south,
good
get
flanking
pushed into
vector.
that line.
Once their air asset comes back, it's gonna really help clean up everything.
Copy that, Charlie.
Air's on station. We're looking for this BMP.
Hey, from
BTR 80 Alpha just
west,
snipes the crew out of that Vic.
northwest, Alpha Delta Mark.
BMP's still shooting at him. These guys maneuvering the SPG-9 up here to take out that BMP. There we go. Now we're seeing the assets getting used. I love that. That's great. So I'm going to have him evade.
Off of the ground, we have enemy contact pushing us from the south. Just infantry at the moment.
SPG-9 goes in. Rocket goes in.
Hey,
BMP
we're already on it.
Be advised there, the BRDM is right below you, kinda. It's front
There
right.
we go.
So, just so you can get a good look at it.
We have eyes on you.
Okay, don't shoot me, please.
Gonna get this guy in the gunner seat. See what he can see from that position. What are the yellow things under the map? The VIX? Those are the turrets that they're driving around. So Ace stores it. See, here, they're loading it back in right now. That's the SPG-9 symbol. And you notice how it's highlighted right now. It's selected. See, now it goes under the VIC because that's them bringing it with Ace cargo. Ace being the mod that makes Arma the game it is, in my opinion. Vanilla Arma has nothing on Ace Arma. And now we have this BRDM firing at the chopper.
BTR2, this is Bravo. Are you currently close to our location at all?
Copy, would you your north for engaging...
Alright, I'm gonna let these, oh, nope, he's firing on his own, never mind. But I'm gonna let her rip, but he's got it.
Gunner needs to link up with you and get more ammo.
And it looks like they shot the guy I moved to the gun seat on that.
From the northeast, we're gonna take it out.
Hey, bro.
It might be BRDM.
They're still flying around.
Off on the ground, we're currently pushing the town of Duro, heavy enemy contact.
Friendly, don't fucking shoot me.
Copy that, Alpha.
I'm gonna call another fire support mission with this mortar.
IDS again.
Hey, firm. Do what we can, but you gotta push that position.
Ground, Bravo, got ears on an auto cannon southwest of Bravo's location.
Copy that.
Ooh, so that was the chopper. They just sniped my my awesome little Vic. I'm gonna mobilize my last T-34.
Yeah, copy. If you're in an enemy vehicle, get out of it.
Let's see, boop.
Just get the fuck out of enemy vehicles. Go back to base and get another vehicle if you want to do that. But don't be in enemy vehicles. Those situations are already a foobar enough. Everybody driving the same shit.
So these guys up super close right here.
Do we have any action-friendly BTRs that are in our schemes?
Say again, friendly BTRs.
I mean, I'm sorry, BRDMs.
8 firm, 1 times friendly BRDM.
Yeah, it's in our camo scheme.
That's the next thing we did. Off the ground, we're currently pushing hard south into the town.
Yeah, so you know, forces use different camo schemes. Huh.
If you guys can mark it, I can do something about it, but reference that smoke
Oh,
in front of you.
so he deployed his own. This guy was,
southwest, there's a town that
so all the
looks like
guys
a
I've
24
gunning, I remade them, their units to have additional turrets in case they glitched out like this, so he actually deployed it. Nice.
That'd be nice, much appreciated.
Yeah, copy. We keep taking like single rounds and losing all of our objects, so I don't know what's going on here.
GC's down, DC's, guys system up.
Copy.
Gulf forces just continue pushing into the town of Duro after push the suspected
Mortar is now firing again.
Copy. Are you gonna want the softening or no?
Please soften it up.
Yeah, if someone ordered it, go ahead and soften it. BTR2 is looking for you.
Ouch.
Thank you, Air. We're pushing now.
It was a rocket strike. Gonna have some additional Kurdish forces pull in from the areas because they were using this as a forward position. And what do I have left here? Alright, Rocket Hillux and Dishka Hillux. So this guy I'm going to send directly right here to try to cut the infantry off. And this guy I'm going to send to where the vehicles are coming in from. Looking back.
Alpha, Charlie, Delta, are your locations accurate on map?
Start deleting infantry positions on the map that they've cleared.
How goes the attack inside the town?
Start another rocket strike. Well, there goes that AA position. That one rocket just knocked out all the vehicles close by. They hit the they hit that center one. Very good weapon ammunition maximization.
To the south, it's down, but there's still a shitload
One
of guys
rocket,
around
4
this
things.
compound.
It's not bad.
pretty far out. You should be able to reference the smoke plumes and the explosion.
Copy here.
Got some mortars, danger close.
Strike it again.
It was mega away from friendlies.
Hey, if you want to slap it, go ahead and slap it.
He already did, but okay.
Yeah, I think that compound going up actually just nuked the whole thing. So you'll clear it out.
Everyone's dead! Everyone's fucking dead. One rocket, that's all it takes.
There one we're hearing mortars being shot from township clearing. Please kill them before.
Toyota's crippled.
Yeah, I don't know where that
We're
is.
working on it.
Up for you for the infantry.
Got that QRF coming in.
Ground, this is Bravo.
Check
We're on
those out.
the eastern flank of the town, engaging sporadic hostiles coming from the north.
Tank is also coming in. Yeah, what up? Just
Alpha is currently in town of Duro. Some more mortars.
I just said that over radio. I'm a genius.
Break ground. You got a T-34 coming on the road behind you. Westbound of your current position.
Copy west. Ground will turn around and RPG it. Hi, command, is it okay to get 10 TP packs to crash?
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Go to the BTR. We got a technical coming up from the southeast.
Reference that impact from our missile behind you
Yeah, he's
guys.
close.
That's where we just hit it.
And air dunks that 24. So yeah, as long as they're taking out the ZU positions, they're giving air free reign to pretty much fuck everything up.
Squad, give me a sit rep.
Take the shot.
Alpha is currently inside the town of Duro, engaging contact to the south.
Take the shot. I know you see it. It's literally driving right into your line of fire. Oh my god.
Ground forces overhead. Can you confirm if the T-34 still alive?
Yeah, taking care of the T-34.
I'll do it for you. Fuck. I'm not even sure if I hit, because I fired basically right under the bore sight. That made her run, though.
Give me a sit rep.
Delta's coming to the north and west of town.
Copy that, Delta. Charlie,
Yeah, I'm gonna
sit
stay
rep.
away from that puppy.
Southeast road out to town of Duro.
A firm. Are all positions accurate?
Charlie's position is correct.
Bravo accurate within 100 meters.
BTR-1, take care of the SPG-9 technical. BTR-2, you should be safe to move forward again. Technical is in the middle of
So yeah, I do see him. This guy does have demo.
BTR2 copies. Thank you.
I do hear that engine. They're moving off. Dang, I was gonna try to put explosives on them. Because the AI don't do it themselves, which is unfortunate. No, I got shot anyway, so.
Town of Duro is
Lovely.
cleared. Currently engaging contacts 200 meters south, southwest.
Copy that. Bravo, Alpha fell on to fall in onto Charlie and Delta. We're going to be pushing due south towards suspected AA site.
Heavy from Bravo heading due west of town from the east.
This BTR in traffic.
Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Wow. Well, okay, there it is. It's just his internet connection took a second for him to die. Super Wasp King, thanks for the 40 bits of salt. Alright, we have Yander. Yander's in his own group. Okay, that makes it harder for me to do my method.
BTR-2, this is Bravo. We have orders to push into the town. That's what we're doing.
Here, we've got recovery.
Hey, firm. Yeah, my biggest concern right now is if somebody's still alive in this tall grass, you could easily get a good grenade shot on it.
Yeah, so we're just dealing with stragglers. I do have this 55, though.
Gunship's gonna scan the tall grass for you. You should be fine.
Woo! Yeah, well, there goes that guy. Start deleting some of the bodies behind him.
South, southwest pretty much died out at this time.
Oh, those guys booped their fucking technical. Never mind, I'm gonna send them back. Alright.
Ground, you have a T-55 on the other side of the ridge line from the town, or I'm sorry, the tree line. It's pretty far out right now. We're gonna let it get a little closer to you, let your buttholes get a little puckered, and then we'll kill it.
Hey, firm, is it to our south or north?
South.
Copy.
Hey, I want that get out to be right there.
Ground Bravo's now in the town.
It's gonna be moving in from the, not the tree line itself, but the open ground, and then that small little clearing of trees to the south of the town.
Ground Bravo, we're here. What are our orders now?
Current orders are for all infantry squads to push towards OBJ-2.
Hey, firm. At our own discretion.
Hey, firm.
BTR currently direct east of the town of Duro.
I'm gonna start prepping my thing here. Helicopter.
T-55 has now reached that little tree bridge.
This is BTR2. We do have eyes on that tank. To the south.
Copy.
Trying to think. Don't want to use Russian. Where's Syrian? Sirani or Pakistani Armed Forces. That's good.
225 enemy reinforcements.
Say again, last call sign.
BTR1, we're currently engaging reinforcements from the southwest. How is anything?
Ground, this is Bravo.
Here, I'll actually use the same camo as there, not that one.
5 is hostile.
Am I clear for my AT guy to take a shot?
God damn it. What model? MI-24G. The westernized one.
Repel the attack from the south.
Where's my G?
Ground, if you could mark your position or their position with some kind of smoke, we can help you, but it's a bit of a clusterfuck down there.
Friendly's current position is in the town of Duro. I don't believe any squads are currently outside
White
town.
smoke should mark Bravo's position. I believe all of the squads are within 100 meters.
Copy. Do you want us to strike that reinforcement group?
It's gonna be for later. So yeah, tank got oofed, as you can see. And there's the rocket run. Ouch. Yeah, they're smoking. I think they've confirmed that that second AA site's down. I'm gonna send in my last T-55 and send in my other special vehicle I still have at the other area, the BRDM with rocket pods.
Are you done with your strike on enemy reinforcements to the south?
Yep.
Copy. Alpha's gonna start pushing south through the tree line towards objective.
So I'm gonna bring her there.
Copy. I'd make sure all those guys are dead, but yeah. Anyway, break Alpha.
Go with him.
GC, you have a base 300 meters front of that tree line. You should see the tower. We've dunked the thing in there and it might have killed everything, but reference the base in front of you. If you go left or east southeast about 300 meters.
Here, to give something there, I'm going to
I copy.
Alpha Bravo, we're gonna
put down a PKM section and an AT section.
Get out of the town.
Hey, firm, Bravo.
Separate these guys, would have them stay in the forest. It should be good. And then you got these poor 4 guys. Yeah, the issue is when they're this close like this, I can give this guy an order to run away, but he's not going to follow it because he's in combat, so he's going to focus on shooting people and get shot dead like that. So after a certain point, when the AI get close enough, there's nothing I can really do, and... No, we are running VCOM on the server, but even on vanilla, the AI will proceed to do what they want. The only difference is I could send them to careless hold fire, but they still will stand there for a minute or two, just not fire their gun, and the players tend to shoot them anyway. That's why I don't have forces when they're that close. I either delete them like this because they're in combat, and it's really the chopper drawing all that aggro. But, you know, there comes to a point where you can't really do anything. And BTR is going to keep watching left.
That little camp I've marked with the arrow has got like 3 or 4 guys in it, but yeah.
At BRDM, just... Yeah, it's not dealing with that. It's because air.
One more anti-tank ordnance left, and that's it.
BTR to ground command. Can you remind us what current friendlies or enemies?
Kurds are enemy.
Kurds, friendlies or enemies?
Ground to high.
This is eyes on traffic.
The Kurdish are friendly forces.
Enemy.
Affirm.
Missile.
Off the ground with
Did he just do what I think he did?
Graham, do we have an ATGM BRDM anywhere?
Negative.
He just tried to hit Wolf. Are you fucking kidding me?
Sniper, you've got ATGM engaging.
Oh man! I've never seen one of those try to do that.
Clear.
But naturally, the tier 5s dodge both. Like I said, I don't call it an elite crew for nothing. Again, to remind everyone, one of my favorite things that ever happened in the beginning of this community was a squad of 25 to 30 of my original T2s in a Zargabad mission were trying to recover a drone. A darter drone, because it had some sensitive data on its black box. And they got repelled by a bunch of Taliban. These two got into a Blackhawk. They drove right in doing multiple gun runs, landed on the rooftop with the drone. Bill jumped out, grabbed the drone, and then Sniper Wolf pulled around and picked them up and they left. These two did a mission that a entire task force of those T2s couldn't do. So that's why I always call them the elite air crew, because they can do pretty much anything the infantry can. It was an op from forever ago. I don't even remember the name on YouTube. I'd have to dig it up. But that was one literally 2.5, 3 years ago. Still one of my favorite bragging pop. They're shooting each other.
Bravo, you're currently engaged.
Hey, firm, we're still engaged.
Copy, where are you taking contact from?
I've been told we're being engaged by friendlies at this time.
Affirm, with that contact to come from
I customized the loadouts.
Charlie, hold fire.
It's not Charlie.
If they keep shooting, I'm going to order my guys to return fire. Hit us with a thermobaric. Next shotguns, I'm returning fire.
This is your engaging you. You came up from where we're being shot at right now. There was an engaging guy right next to you. Continue firing on the move. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not the one firing thermobaric GPM and G's at us.
Fuck!
GMG.
What the fuck? So these three I might be able to actually get pulled out.
Off the ground, currently being engaged from our southeast from Alpha Paul.
Oh man. So yeah, these guys have a custom loadout. These are all, it's all custom gear that I decided to pick up that I thought, you know, would make a decent PMC desert loadout, and they still shoot at each other.
We're going cleared out now.
This is, notice how everyone's kind of darker than this. We're a lighter build. That's what I was trying to build with the PID, is, you know, we're a lot easier to PID than at least all the friendly enemy factions, but they still shoot at each other. Fuck's sake.
Off of the ground, camp is clear. Can we get a pickup to move towards RBJ3?
It's like, here we have our pilot dodging ATGMs like a badass. Let's see what the ground base is doing. Oh, they're shooting each other.
Yeah, BTR2
Night and day.
BTR1, can you make it there or not?
Maybe it's because the op is going so easy right now. They're trying to provoke each other to make the op harder. You know? Add a little bit of flair.
We're close.
I'm gonna send these guys. I always like putting guys across the river.
Our plan is to move along black line, attempt to stick in that tree line as best we can. Push OJ3. Once we locate the position of the
Shep
AA,
has his PKM set up right here. That's the thing too. All these guys except the squad leaders have iron sights, except for these marksmen. So I gave them the Bulldog AAF sight on a railed plum. And everyone else has been using iron, but the SVD obviously get a PSO for the marksman. And they're still kicking ass. Well, no, Barbarian, it's only a 2-off, but the Sunday missions, it's going to be Kurdish forces. I'm going to make it really topical, which, you know, yay, politics, but it's because it interests me, and I've been having a massive, like, brain lock on what I'm going to do for the next Sunday campaign, and then real-world events. I'm like, fuck it, we'll do that. And I'm going to make it super cinematic, but, the T3s are still going to be PMCs, and at least for the first mission on Sunday, there's going to be some interesting stuff. Get on the riverbank!
The rest of the forces, and then we'll move as a convoy.
How South Park of you, yeah, right.
Copy, move towards door.
Is BTR1 wing or something?
Did you...
Say again, BTR1.
Ah, yes. You see, Habib, when you deploy 50 cal in building, then MI-24 can't kill you. Big thunk.
Negative, not small arms.
Are you kidding me with this? This wasn't here earlier, because this is the building this guy we had come over and kill Andruza. So this guy actually brought this thing inside the building. What the actual fuck? That's just incredible.
Ground forces, be advised. Town of Doro is currently under assault from the northwest.
Absolutely incredible. Ay, ay, ay. He deserves a sticker. Yes, yes he does.
Relay my last contact has been dealt with.
See, now if I can actually... I'm gonna make him big brain.
Right, ground force, you have a single T-55 kind of rolling over the plains out here. We hit it with an ATGM, but it's still up.
Where exactly?
Northwest of your town. And that is the plains that I marked.
Good copy, BTR1 will try to move towards the taking care of it. We're also going to be hit by something with a mission, by a dish gun.
Okay, so ground forces, ground commanders moving to the hold fire.
Site glitched out. Sometimes when you RC stuff, the sites don't let you right control, and instead it displays your camera somewhere else. That's just something we've had to deal with for
Fuck,
months.
you're still alive.
Yeah, so this guy brought it in. I might as well give him the honor of shooting at some dudes.
We're outbound. T-55 is moving north at this time, or north-northeast.
Put him on the hill.
Copy that. All forces begin moving towards dismount pause.
Alright, I'm gonna start body cleanup here. Again, trying to keep the vehicle racks.
BTR is point in this point of the T-tank was closer, we're back in the vehicle.
Copy that, BTR.
We left
BTR,
on
you
crews,
push
then out
west. It goes up again.
Infrared will come towards once we get unstuck from this tree.
Cool.
Break. T-55 is moving southeast at this time.
Copy that in.
Have them try to fuck off. These guys I can delete because they're going to pull back. Those two were supposed to pull back. They were in that Vic that
It's basically about
decided to
600 meters
cheese it.
perpendicular to you to your north in the middle of the desert.
Alright, I'm going to maneuver some Kurds.
Have you detected any hostile forces in the town of Maiwa?
Not sure yet. We're a little busy.
Actually, have them try to cut across right here instead. This one, I didn't grab your marker.
Copy. Well, there's still a live T-55. It's running northwest at this time, but you guys are pretty close to it.
T-55 trying to F off. Alright, let's, here. You've got an RPK with 7.62, and that's a chopper.
First impressions of the town is pretty fortified, so it may be cleared. So, yeah.
Copy that.
That's gonna work. Hey, Christopher, how you doing? How's the wife and kid? Who pinged me? They did.
Negative. Full fire. It's a civilian center, so we don't know if there's anybody in there.
Update, T-55 is moving southbound now on the road by the 4 fields in the middle of the desert.
If you want to be just 2 on the 4 you can engage with your mortar before we move in.
Ground northwest of Bravo's location, we have a battle tower with multiple RPG guys in it. We're going to move to engage.
Copy that. Charlie, Alpha, move to support Bravo. The officer safety vehicles 3 down.
I think her gun's disabled, so...
BTR2, I'm assuming you're with Bravo still. Press that tower, we're moving in. Nice. Copy, we are on
See, careless hold fire also makes them turn out of their Vicks, which is annoying as fuck, but trying to have this guy just run away.
Alpha Bravo, we're pushing up to you from your east. It's going to be a little bit, we just dismounted.
So I know they're heading to the left, so I'm trying to have these guys follow them.
Delta, what's your current position?
Delta's following one of the BTRs northwest.
A firm, hold position at the dismount point. Support the BTRs that are around that position.
A firm.
Copy. I'm staring at a BTR right now at the dismount point.
Trying to have these guys now maneuver as well.
This is BTR 1 and...
Oh, well.
It's still super alive. It's by the battle tower.
Is that tower? Good copy.
Again, just trying to have this tank fuck off. Into oblivion. Meanwhile, got a lot of forces just below this hill. I don't think these guys realize the sheer amount of stuff
Ground Bravo.
that's starting to form right here.
To our north, that air's engaging. I don't want to get flanked from that direction.
Another rocket strike dumped on this vehicle.
BTR Bravo is all bound from the battle tower.
Rocket shot was a miss. Another rocket strike coming in. Yeah, this tank's just trying to fuck off at this point. AT guy taken out.
Flowers and beer.
Hey, room, divert towards that camp. Go check it out.
Dan, I was trying to set it to suicide or something. To flowers and beer. Thank you, Grizzly. 12 months on a 2-month streak. That gives you the Lance Corporal badge. Hope you keep enjoying the Ops, my man, and I hope you're getting a little kick out of this. So far, they're doing okay. They had a friendly fire incident, but no one died, even though they shot thermal barracks at themselves. Chris, I know you've got no, it wasn't. No, you were really passionate about your wife and kid. Don't worry. I know. It's okay. You don't have to be ashamed about it. So yeah, they're fighting about a platoon plus, but it's, you know, half Kurds, half Serbs. Do I have any AT? No, I do not.
We got spread infantry moving in from the south and west. Copy that, infantry southwest.
Yeah, I've got no AT with the Kurds, so they're gonna, that BTR is just gonna fuck them, essentially.
Alpha Bravo, Huggles, Mary.
Here's something I can do, though.
Going to push south, clear out the fortified positions just south of the battle tower while Bravo clears the battle tower.
Affirm.
Put that guy on that SPG-9 and see what happens. Coochie and beer. Yes. Lust and alcohol. And he's already dead. That didn't last long.
It's not coming towards us, so good job.
It looks like it's trying to disengage, so we'll just leave it be. We've definitely hit it with all my ordnance. I'm out of ordnance now.
Well, if it fled, then yeah, I think you did your job.
Alright, I'm gonna have some pro forces come from the north, but they're gonna take a while to get there, so I'm thinking...
Alpha Bravo, hold out of the battle tower. Do not enter battle tower.
Say again, we're at the battle tower. It's our own cover. We didn't push it clear.
Affirm, affirm.
Alpha to ground, we've reached the compound south of the battle tower. We're going to begin clearing it now.
No, 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 we're not playing this game. Fuck. Don't get out of it immediately. I needed that turn time. Fuck. Well, I tried.
Don't be hesitant.
Cover that, well done.
Ground, this is BTF2. We're down to 200 rounds, and that's it.
Yes, the AA's right here.
Ground is trying to complex kill.
Oh, great.
Copy that. Well done. Charlie, hold that position. If you take contact there, let me know.
I got the grenade throw! Might not get back in time to see it explode, but this will be interesting. See, their body armor, I gave him a good one because it just tanked 2 Lee Enfield rounds. There we go. It just had a late fuse. Ah, I got one dude. He fell on the stairs.
Hey, you guys good? Grenade just went off in the battle tower.
Hey, firm, one guy in here managed to top the frag as we were breaching.
Okay, we're just gonna surrender. I was gonna surrender the other one, but he got shot. Oh, you're doing it. Okay, I was gonna remote and do it, but you got it. You got it.
Ground.
It's okay. He's got it.
Alpha, can you get en route towards Bravo position?
Belay that. It was miscomms by my squad. It was going after a different
Yeah, he's fine.
Hey, sure.
Oh, wow, surrendered guy still got shot in the
Bravo,
face.
do you have
Nice.
any contacts inside of the town of Maiwa?
So I'm thinking about my surprise. I might not do it today.
Thanks, all contacts have been dealt with.
Copy that, Delta.
Because I had it timed for another like 30 minutes, but it's because Bill and Sniper won the helicopter and they know how to do that properly. So
One or two fortified roofs and some machine guns here and there. That's about it.
Affirm, no AA.
Besides the dishcums tearing me up, nope.
Copy. Ground to high.
This is high sun traffic.
Be advised, we have cleared all 3 AA positions. However, we are taking contact from the town of Maiwa. Do you want us to engage?
Yeah, might as hell. Let's get that town cleared out, then RTB. Break. Be advised, I'm going to pass on to the Syrians that the position's clear. They're going to send a few helicopters. Break. They're going to probably pass over your AO to go to the airfield. Over.
Copy that. You might want to hold them for a little bit until we clear Maiwa. There's some fucking dishkas in there that are tearing up our air.
That's fair. I'll let them know about the threat, but it's up to them if they want to launch. Over.
Copy.
This is BTR 1 to air. Can you listen to the T-55?
T-55 is fucking off. It drove off to the west, like hard.
Good copy.
Up on the ground.
Send.
Upward running ammo.
Okay. That's not what I wanted you to do, but...
All forces begin moving towards the town of Maiwa. We'll be clearing that position.
Did air just... Motherfucker.
Charlie, will you require a pickup?
We are quite far, that'd be great.
Affirm, Drunken Men will be inbound in a red pickup truck.
BTR 1 shooting out this left. I want to reload.
Bravo, you're a Bravo positive. Oh, you're at the tower. Yeah, BTR 2's down to 200 rounds. Probably not going to need resupply for just doing one last.
Alright, let me.
Ground, do you feel like moving Bravo around to the north side of town?
Copy that.
Ground, this is air. 1, I see you in your red pickup. Good call out. 2, we engaged a large group of infantry to your north. Like 20, 30 guys, but they think they're mostly dead. There might be some stragglers.
Copy that.
So rip that.
If you guys are running low on transport, we'll take some people back via air, but yeah. We have 8 seats.
BTR 2.
Why was there a little bit of my debug corner again? Yeah, this looks like not going over there.
BTR 1
Oh!
Moments on the west.
Hi!
Towards us.
How are you doing, Cyanide? I wasn't expecting you to drop by. Shit, yeah, we are finishing up. I'm giving them one last fight, but
Playtime with us.
Hi everybody.
We're gonna head back and get gas, and we'll probably just.
How you doing? I saw this morning you guys were doing Anastasi. I know Vesper talked to me because he told me the ZF guys want another Anastasi thing, so I was chatting with him about how to set that up. But yeah, small world. Thank you, Hackhost. I appreciate it. I hope Hackhost. I'm sorry, I can't.
This is air. You have
I can't pronounce
group of
anything.
Reinforcements, 3 technical, 20-30 infantry coming in from the west side of the town. So you're going to be meeting in the middle.
I don't think we had that cinematic outage, but that's fine. When they're pulling out, I can send it that way. But this is supposed to be now. These guys getting sent over to do the airfield. I'm going to save this for next week.
We've reached the edge of town. We're entering now.
Yeah, air's going to dunk the hell out of my poor little QRF. So the turret's focusing on the chopper instead of the actual infantry around him. And my QRF is
stop that counterattack.
getting slaughtered.
Air might have stopped that counterattack.
Not sure why I did, but you're glad. Thanks, man.
Are
Appreciate it.
at this point.
Cover his mouth at the pulling out. Stop it, Broad. Alright, so those choppers are doing fine. That thing I'm going to delete because we had that T-55 pull away. So yeah, these guys are
you guys
pretty
got about
much
20
broken.
infantry or so left to duke it out with. Air's got about 40 rounds left, and then we're RTB. But we're gonna hold off and let you guys shoot some stuff.
So, basically, to explain what we did today, it's a Russian-backed PMC, went through, cleared a bunch of AAA sites for the Syrians to take an airfield that the U.S. abandoned. Made it a little topical to what's going on in today's real-world events. So, highlights included the chopper dodging a shit ton of AGMs. BTR just pushed way forward, took an RPG hit. Another rocket goes in. There's a major miss, almost hit some groups of infantry. Another highlight today was player base tried to kill each other. It's pretty funny. But mission's pretty much on its tail end right now. And although these guys are, those are RPK guys, are trying to hit some of these infantry, the BTR is tearing them up. I don't think anyone died today, compared to last week where like half of them died. Not bad. At this rate, we can try to pull the infantry back, but one of them's actually going for it. It's just, again, yeah, the chopper's drawing aggro, so these guys aren't going to run. Instead, they're going to just stay and fight. Yeah, I mean, they had that smoke screen. You can select units and hit C to make them pop any smoke grenades they have, but they just called me. This is Highest on Traffic Ground.
If they haven't already, they should be clear to send those birds in.
I believe they already did. In fact, I've heard that they're already pulling half of them out after they deployed some infantry, so... Yeah, so I made the AO over it, but they pushed left so they're not seeing the choppers flying over.
For about a minute.
How many enemies did they fight? They probably killed about 300 dudes today.
Bravo, we've confirmed town's clear.
So I threw... We had a major firefight up here, major one down here, big one here, and then that was the last group. Each one was about 50 to 80 guys. So yeah, about 300, 400. So yeah, there's some of the choppers pulling back now.
We are TB, Grant.
The position is this Marktown. This is just one of the positions I had QRF come from. I had tanks come from this town, and then technicals and BRDMs come from that town. But this only took about an hour and a half. Who's ground command? 10. So obviously it went well, Outcast, right? But it's because these two towns aren't mission relevant. It was just hit the AAA sites. Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
Affirmative, Captain.
Roger, Syrians are reporting mission success. I recommend you get in your VIX and begin RTB.
Copy that. We are RTB.
Alpha's all loaded on TV.
So I'm just gonna...
Affirmative.
I want to get one cinematic Mi-24 flyby. Just one.
Child is all loaded.
And then we can call it. But yeah, this is going to transfer into Sundays now with the Tier 2s. We're going to go play as the Kurds and some PMCs fighting Turkish guys coming in. Again, topical. I'm going to switch Saturday into something
Low-key,
else.
this would have been a pretty cool Halo map.
Yeah, no, I feel that. The guy that just spoke, Wolf, he ran a pretty good Halo mission yesterday. I mean, we were using desert maps, so
After my
it's
campaign
good
on
stuff.
this map, I'm so done with this map.
So there we go. 24's just passed over him. Alright, all forces, we are index. I'm going to go ahead and kill the server. It's pretty good. No, the Zeus's job is not to kill the players. Zeus is to make sure everyone had fun. But yeah, this was a 40-person op. So we'll go ahead and debrief, and then we'll raid somebody. I'll find some random guy to raid. Alright, so that was literally night and day compared to last week. Because last week you lost like half your force. This one you didn't have a single casualty. Coordination between assets was really well, with the one exception of one group tried to murder a different group of players. And I looked back at the PID thing I made, and everyone was wearing, like, all the bad guys and the Syrians were wearing dark clothes, and I tried to make your camo, like, super light to help you, but I guess that didn't work too much. But overall, you nailed the sights, the helicopters flew over you, took out the airfield, landed troops, and then pulled back, as you guys were also RTBing. So I hope you had fun. I've got nothing really bad to say, so Ground, go ahead.
Yeah, likewise. I don't really have anything bad to say either. You all did exceptional. Air did a really good job of striking things.
These guys do not win every time. No, I don't let them.
Too much.
There are some days I fuck them.
To have a crew that would just,
the only campaign that I let them win every time is Fridays, unless they really fuck up.
Armor crews, you guys did well as well. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have anything to say that's bad. Good job.
Quick question, Liru.
Sure.
Yep.
The BRDM we captured. I left it in a town. I was going to grab it, but then you indexed. Can we get that next mission?
It was just a two-parter for this. Saturdays are gonna go back into whatever I feel like, and I'm gonna transfer this to Sundays, but it's gonna be on the other side. We're gonna do Kurds and PMCs against Turkish because I am out of ideas and I like the real world stuff. So, yay! Keep going.
Stole my idea.
Wow. Harder, please. Next.
Alright, for Alpha, more of the same. No complaints.
Yeah, we have VCOM on.
Big thanks to Tempesta.
That's why that turret got moved.
A lot on micromanaging.
A guy took a turret, put it in a building, and then I had him start engaging
with assets overall.
Infantry with it. It was pretty nice.
Internal with the squad, comms were good. No complaints here. Bravo.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of your standard TSB in this at the beginning, but once we got in op, y'all locked it up, started taking things seriously, and yeah, we had a really good op. Thanks, guys.
No complaints from Charlie. Squad comms are great. We shot shit.
Half of Delta's glorified fire team walked off once, but they weren't a major problem. That's all.
Vix.
Vehicle leads, we
drove the vehicles and we shot people. Nothing more to add.
Yeah, BTR2. We tried to make sure we watched the flank as the infantry was going in. We stuck with Bravo. I think we worked really well with them. And even though we took a shot at the end, we were still mobile and still had 50 rounds left. So we didn't burn through our ammo, and we gave good support. So, and good info from air, obviously, pumping in information. We were able to drive over to certain areas where stuff was coming in. So I think it all worked well.
Air.
Yeah, we did pew pew.
So recruit.
Yeah,
The reason they didn't take a
wasn't
single casualty was honestly
nothing
because air was done by
spectacular.
2 of the
Limited
best
ammo,
people in this
so
community.
a little more
So
careful with what we're
I'm not
shooting at what-
surprised.
We could have leveled basically everything with rearms, but
But last week, like I said, they took
with
50%
limited supplies
casualties
comes a lot of
because they boogalooed the
actually
last part
gauging
and
what
it
to engage and
fucked them
whatnot.
over. But sometimes we have
a
perfect
little more
ops.
communication with what you guys want us to
They,
hit. and
yeah,
where
they
you
were
guys
destroying
are and
AAA.
marking your
But they
position
were
itself.
staying away from the
Because
AAA,
either
letting the
I'm in
infantry go.
thermals,
And
it's
the
really
second
hard
one,
to
though, they outright
distinguish.
dunked.
I gotta know your location, so
And
I
we have
know,
this
okay,
mission had
everything
limited
south
view
of that
distance,
is
so
supposed to be dead. Or if I'm not in thermals, you are basically wearing nearly the same uniform.
but their
and
RS
if it
only
wears
had
a helmet,
one.
I usually don't shoot at it.
They had no resupply, so they only had
So
what they had for that entire op.
There's the only thing that I would say that needs a little bit more, communication, simply to air assets in general.
Well, the Kurds don't really have
Other than that, yeah.
helicopters historically, so they did.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
But the U.S. had a no-fly zone, but the U.S. left, so now there's no fly zone.
Yeah. Fuck you, Murphy.
Felix
You're gay.
motherfucking go shit
Eat
face.
my ass, Sniper Wolf.
Wow, that's toxic.
All right. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your toxicity. Have a good one. All right. So thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow, actually, later at 5, recruit. If you want to see a brutal op, 3 hours from now, we're doing a 700th Cadian op, and those guys, they die a lot because it's Warhammer. But we're gonna raid my buddy Vesper. For those who don't know, he's the guy that for years worked under Digby, managing a server, and now I think he works under ZF actually. So giving everybody back to cyanide in one form or the other. So let me let's go bug him. But thank you for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. Have a good one. Oh, it helps if I click the raid now button.
That's Pollock.
That's Pollock.
Are we still?
I would